Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I'm in my garage and I was just thinking, it's crazy how much emotional involvement changes the game. Um, it's not just seeing things in your mind to create them, but getting connected in here, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'll do is I'll turn on a piece of music, like Oceans by Hillsong. And I don't follow by Christianity. I follow by creation, vibration, Abraham Hicks kind of stuff. I'm not Christian. That's not my preference. I would just call it spiritual or vibrational or energy or universe. That's my terminology for it. But however, I have an extreme amount of Christian viewed songs on my playlist that I'm putting in my book. Why? Well, because I think it's important to add value to your readers, and these songs have absolutely transformed and helped my life, and they're part of my story and my journey. And I think it'd be really nice to share that with people so that they can have some. If one thing that they get from my book is, you know what, Cassie, I didn't get crap from your book, it was trash, but there was one song at the end that I seen and I listened to, and you know what? It totally changed me. Good. I'm glad. You know what I mean? That's what I want is impact. I want people to get inspired. I think inspiration is huge. And inspired action, not just taking action to do this and that, but really truly involved in what it is that you're taking at. Yeah, I mean, you're really feeling it, right? I mean, like, it just consumes you. It's how you breathe. It's how you function. And so how I function, how I breathe is writing and speaking and adding value to people's lives, which in turn adds value to my life. I think it's very important. I was just saying, I was kind of talking to my mother, and this is for you guys too. Um, Now, if you get people that make comments about where you're going, or that's trash what you're doing, Nancy. You got to work to earn money, and you really need to get on top of things. You know what I mean? It'll be really interesting for you when you do achieve what it is you're desiring. Okay, and don't stop. But like, when you do, what's your platform of like, because I'm never gonna stop. But it'll be interesting when I'm speaking up in front of a bunch of people, talking about personal transformation and growth, writing all the books that I'm writing. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's about the journey too. Like, this would be an example of documenting the journey versus creating. Creating would be, it's got to be perfect. It's got to have this, and that. Like, it's cut it, edit out me stumbling over a word or something like that. No, just film. You know what I mean? Just do it. Have confidence. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to, get out of your head and get more in touch down here. You know what I mean? Here and here. There's something with the gut and the heart that just aligns perfectly. You know what I mean? It's probably like a chakra thing. I don't know too much about like the chakras. I'd like to. However, I just know that, like, you know how I feel like your primary focus, right? Like your vision. Mine entails a lot of speaking, a lot of traveling, a lot of talking to people, and delivering my message, which is you can and you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget what people say about working and you got to work hard to earn money. Forget it. It might not make sense to them, but it's gonna make sense later. It's gonna make sense later. Okay, that's the whole objective. And it's 9 times out of 10, it kind of seems like, is even as you get your next block, little blocks that are building up that building, people don't even see that really until the whole building's accomplished. Hypothetically speak, or not hypothetically, metaphorically, however it's said. It's funny because, like, it'll be interesting for those that were like, well, I know, Cassie, you've never really followed through with stuff. Here's why I have not been good at follow through. Jobs. I'm not employable. I'm a creator of my life. I'm an author and a speaker. I'm I don't do well being employed. Bob Proctor's the same way. You know, multimillionaire. He might even be a billionaire. His net worth, I don't know, look it up. But he says, how do you last at a job for 2 hours? And he says, I can tell you why, because I done it. You know what I mean? Like, same thing. You know what I mean? So be proud of the fact that you just suck shit at jobs. You know what I mean? Be proud of that. Don't be... I used to be down on myself, like, man, I'm never going to make my family happy because they always want me to get a job. They always want me to go to college. And I want to do this? How am I going to get there? What am I going to do? You know what I mean? Just start. You don't have to see the whole freaking staircase. Just take the first step. You know what I'm saying? Just like, not Brian Tracy, Chicken Soup, Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield says, you're driving through to California at night. You got your 2 headlights to see about 20 feet in front of you. You're trusting that the next 20 feet will unfold. The next 20 feet, you can only see 20 feet ahead. But you keep going anyway, right? So just... You know what I'm saying? Don't let them, you know, if you're feeling it, man, if you're feeling it here or here, and your mind's like, dude, yes, do it. You know what I mean? Execute. Just go for it. You might have to do things in between to compensate for whatever. Sell some crap, sell some old clothes, look shit up on eBay, buy stuff at garage sales and thrift shops and flip it. Just to kind of make a little bit of the ends meet. If you're like, no job, period. I am gonna get this. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to get a job. It's not saying anything bad. If you say, I'm not going to get a job, that is not bad. That shows a lot of passion and heart for what you want to execute on, what you want to do. So, like I was saying, it'll be very interesting when I'm on that platform of what's considered success. But to me, I'm in it for the long term, the lifelong game. Like, I won't stop. I'll keep building. But it'll be interesting for those that, even though they say that they believe in you, they're kind of like, dude, I don't know, like, Cassie, those millionaires and them entrepreneurs, like, they were gifted, they had it given to them. No, they didn't. You got to study, you know what I mean? I've studied multiple people. If somebody tells me I can do it and I trust them enough, done. That's it. Game over. I take it and I use it and I do it. You know what I mean? Abraham Hicks, she says something, game over, not up for debate. Take it, use it, I believe it. Same with Bob Proctor. Those are my 2 main people. You got to have somebody that's kind of mentoring you through this, right? Whether it be whoever it is, okay? So the whole purpose of this video is just go ahead and go after it. You know what I mean? Like, this is life, people. Like, I don't want to live in mediocrity. I don't want to just meet the bill requirements and just make it paycheck to paycheck. No. I want to impact. I want to empower. I have got passion up the you-know-frickin' what for days, man. Like, I can execute like none other. And I think it's a very awesome trait to have. And some people, you know what I mean? Like, they do really good at the silent work that they're doing on their little laptop. They're doing a whole lot. You don't even know. They're sitting in Caribou Coffee, just same thing. They're internal, you know, they're kind of internalized or whatever the word is. Like, they don't really speak out about it, but they're doing work. They're doing good stuff. I, however, am just a speaker. I want to speak, and I am speaking right now. This is my platform currently until I get a new one. But, I mean, baby, just do it. You know what I mean? Just go for it. You need somebody to talk to, somebody that'll always lift you up, come talk to me. You know what I mean? Message me, contact me, text me, whatever. I'll answer. I love empowering people, and I love empowering myself. You know what I mean? It feels so good to just, you know, like I said with the emotional involvement, it's going to end soon because I only got 10 minutes, I guess. I think that was the conclusion I formed. Oceans. I encourage you to listen to it by Hillsong. Take in the Sunlight. There's so many. The Hurt and the Healer. Christian music, man, bring it on. But it doesn't matter. I can take something and use it. I don't have to be Christian and listen to it. It empowers me and it inspires me. Therefore, the execution, the emotional involvement that lifts me and just, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, just getting it. Anyways, if you like what I had to say, please subscribe. Hit me up. Please contact me. Like, share, comment. Do whatever you got to do. I love you guys so much. And don't forget, dream, believe, and hold, baby. I believe in you.